I will be using a particularly rural location throughout the entirety of my music video due to the storyline that I am trying to achieve. Using a rural location is key to the effectiveness of my entire film. For the film to be realistic, I need to ensure that there are rural locations which are likely for drinkers to be in the day. The first kind of locations to come to mind were a mixture of rundown and countryside locations. My first location is Hedingham Dairy, also known as Tanners. This is a well-known rundown area with lots of graffiti, debris, smashed glass and empty bottles of alcohol left in this area. Finding a place like this to film is effective as it already has all the props and decoration available, such as empty bottles and the graffiti, which would typically be expected in an area like such, therefore making the film much more easier for me to film personally, and making me not have to bring all of the props with me. The location will also look much more natural, as that is the way that it naturally looks. A location like such is free for me to use and also extremely accessible, therefore making this location a strong choice. A couple based around rebellion and a dysfunctional relationship are often going to be seen in music videos such as Rihanna's We Found Love in rundown areas like such. Therefore, I took inspiration from music videos like We Found Love and tried to find locations as similar as possible so that my music video would match the typical conventions of music videos which are similar to my own, whilst also being as realistic and professional looking as possible. The next location I will use is Gosfield Lake. I will use this location as, again, it is a rural yet picturesque location. This location isn't particularly run down, but it still suits my theme of rural locations in which acts of rebellion could take place, such as drinking or drug taking. This location is also often very quiet during the day, which is important as I will need to be filming on a location for quite a long time. Therefore, it is important to choose locations which will minimise interruptions. I will also be using a small piece of stone road near Gosfield Lake Golf Club. This particular location is very picturesque, and in autumnal months it is especially picturesque due to all of the trees and the colours I will be able to capture on screen, therefore making it a simple yet effective location to use in my music video. Yet again, this location is rural, which runs with the theme of my entire music video. Due to the picturesque setting, this location could be used to connote happiness in the music video. Using a location which is already very vibrant and bright and interesting helps to make the music video look particularly interesting with minimal effort. Therefore, this easily accessible location is perfect for use within my music video. I will shoot the scenes of the artist lip singing at my home. In my garage I have access to a plain white wall which I will use as a backdrop. I will then use different kinds of lighting to make the shot much more interesting. For example, strobe lighting and disco ball lighting. Doing so adds an element of interest to the music video and also makes the overall effect more professional, as I will be able to add more detail to the music video, which will make otherwise simple shots much more interesting. I would use a more exciting or dramatic location, but seeing as the rest of my music video is a narrative with multiple different locations in use, I wanted to keep the performance-based section of my music video as simple as possible so that my locations picked out for the narrative sections did not lose their effect. I also wanted to make use of lighting that I had available to me, which made this otherwise simple location much more effective and interesting.